Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So we're moving into a brand new week. We're moving into August later in the week as well, and there's a lot of healing going on right now. And I shared a weekly reading yesterday as well as doing the Love Scopes live readings, and there's a lot of change coming in. So we have to be prepared for what's to come. And there's a lot of rain around today in the UK, and the angels are telling me we're going through a cleansing. So we're preparing for the next chapter of our life. And this is about union. This is about you moving towards union with your twin flame. And if you watch the Find Your Way to Union series in the playlist, it'll make even more sense that things are moving into place because you'll feel it. You sense it, you know it. You get reminded from the universe of what's to come. So if you've been seeing your twin flame around their name, things that remind you of them, it's not the universe playing a big joke on you. It's the universe showing you of what's to come, that you're moving into alignment, that things are moving forward, that things are moving into place. And that's the message for this week, and that's the message for today. So I'm going to use powerful decks of cards today and really tap in. We're going to use the Divination of the Ancients deck, and I'm going to use the guidebook as well with this deck because I feel there's messages in here you need to know. I'm going to use the Oracle of the Unicorns for you. We're going to use the Mystic Moons Tarot, or no, Mystic Mondays Tarot, and we're going to use Mystic Moons Twin Flame Messages, the Secret Language of Light and the Secret Language of Colour, and we're going to bring in the Sacred Spirit Reading cards to bring in some stag energy. And stags are the promise of union. So remember, if you're seeing stags everywhere, whether it's a full stag, half a stag, stag antlers, it's a sign of what's to come, that you're being prepared and becoming union ready. So let's do this then. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know for the feminines, please? Wow. What do we need to know for the masculines today? And what do we need to know for this amazing journey? Okay, we're going to start with these cards there. So let's start with the masculines and see what's going on. So we've got wishbone, pendulum, and we've got crystal ball. Really powerful. So because we've got the crystal ball, I'm going to bring the cat crystal ball in here. I love this. Look at this here. To reflect everything back to you. So we're going to start with the crystal ball. And this is clarity. And intuitively, when I'm tapping into this, I'm feeling the masculines are getting clarity from things they're noticing around their day. So they're being reminded of you. They're seeing signs about you everywhere, and it's bringing in clarity. They're going over the past, and it's helping them to understand the journey. Remember, last week they went through some pain energy. They went through some suffering because they started to realise that their actions have consequences. So they started thinking about what they've done and how they've treated you and what it all means. And it's bringing clarity in. It's helping them to understand this connection. And feminines, you're so blessed that you understand the connection. The masculines don't. They understand it on some level. They understand it from their soul and they understand it from their higher self, but their 3D self, it takes time. And that's why they're saying to you, give me time. I see you everywhere. I'm understanding this journey. So for the masculines, it's day by day, step by step, moment to moment. It's steady progress. And this is why as a divine feminine, we have to trust the journey and become very patient. And patience isn't about waiting around. It isn't about putting your life on hold or, focusing all on them. It's about being understanding that they need time to understand. It's about you focusing on yourself and nourishing you and working on self-love and healing and being a leader and being an inspiration and being a guide so that when they come towards you, you've wiped the slate clean. So you're working on forgiveness, letting go, surrender, trust and power. You're working on healing all the bad things they've done because you're understanding that everything they've done to you has been to heal you, to open wounds within you that need healing. So when you get triggered, things in the past triggered you. Things now may not trigger or hurt you at all because you've learned and evolved, you're becoming stronger. So every time you get triggered, ask yourself the question, why is this affecting me? What is this teaching me right now? What am I learning from this situation? And if you're frustrated, if you're feeling angry, if you're getting impatient, it's a sign from heaven that you've still got healing work to do and you're being cleansed and purified. And as the masculines gain clarity, you gain understanding. And that's why you're both on a journey working towards unconditional love. Because unconditional love has no expectations, has no conditions, and is perfect as it is. You understand that nothing needs to change because you're learning and growing. You respect them and you respect yourself and you respect the journey. So this is about you both going through a healing, a clarity, a change. And this crystal ball is giving you insight into the future, into your intuition, what's coming next. So it's also a sign the masculines are having snippets or, visions of the future, of what they want to create with you. Because when they're coming towards you and saying that they love you and they care about you, whether it be in the 5D realm, whether it be in these readings or in the physical, they mean what they say. They're very genuine. Their feelings for you are genuine. Even when they are blocking you, ghosting you, ignoring you, or they seem to be enthralled in their karmic life, their mind is on you. When they're blocking, ghosting, ignoring you, they're processing their feelings. They're working things out. They're pushing you away so they can heal. When they push you away, they push away themselves. So you have to trust this journey. So I'm going to go to the book here because I really feel it's important to get a higher perspective on these cards. This is what they're guiding me to do right now. So we've got Crystal Ball. And this is a powerful deck here. This is by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. Wow, so 2 authors of this deck then. That's even more powerful because 2 energies have gone into this, like the masculine and the feminine energy being 2 energies. So crystal ball, clarity. Your wish to grow and move ahead has been heard. So this is the masculines. They're wishing for things. They're wishing for you, divine feminine. They're wishing to be heard. They're wishing to change your life. And it's powerful when we've also got the wishbone, that makes more sense here. So your wish to grow and move ahead has been heard. So the angels have heard the silent call of the masculines, wanting to make changes, wanting to change their karmic world. And the universe awaits your further instructions. So this is saying the masculines have a choice here, what they do next. And that's why they're gaining clarity. So the universe is awaiting an action step from the masculines. And this is where they are now. They're making decisions. They're making choices. They're making a change. You may think you know what you want at this time, but you are unsure of how to ask for it or exactly what it is you should ask for. So again, the masculines are procrastinating. There's a bit of confusion there. They don't know how to find a solution. So they're asking for one from above. They could be doing it subconsciously without even realizing. They're asking. They're doing it in dreams. They're doing it when they're talking to you telepathically. So they're asking for a change. So this is showing you they are changing their future and it's bringing in clarity. And the crystal ball here is a sign of their intentions, the things they're asking for, what they're setting into motion for their future. Really powerful stuff here. Remember, if your thinking is muddled, the universe cannot give you a clear response. So this is a sign of confusion and that the masculines need the time to work it all out. So remember, they may say one thing to you and then change the mind because there's confusion there. So the universe can't move it forward until they know fully in their heart and their mind what they desire. And this is what they're working on right now. This is why it's not a good idea right now to push your twin, because when you push them away. And you don't do it intentionally, Divine Feminine, but when you're trying to wake them up before they're ready or make them understand something they can't understand in that moment, they get very afraid, they get overwhelmed with your light, they get overwhelmed with their emotion, and it becomes very intense, and they can't handle it, and that's why they run away. So when we push our twin, we're pushing them away, and we have to understand that. So the best thing we can do is release it and trust the universe guides them. They're already asking for clarity. It's really powerful. We've also got this coming through saying to remind you must be crystal clear about what it is you desire in order to bring it about. This is the foundation of the art of manifestation. Take time out to focus on the subject of your inquiry. So this is another sign. The masculines are taking time out of their life to focus on the subject of their inquiry. Well, that's you. That's their future with you. That's them asking all the questions. Why is it happening? Why do I feel this way? Why can't I get this person out of my mind? And that's exactly where they are right now. And the universe is giving them signs to move them forward. At this time, clarity seeks you out and asks, what is it you really want to know? How powerful is that? So the universe is saying to your masculine, what is it that you really want to know? What is it that you're making a wish about? What is it that you want an answer to? And they are gaining clarity from heaven. So this is a sign that things are being moved forward. It's really powerful. So in other words, you don't need to do the work for them because they are doing it themselves. All you have to do, Divine Feminine, is nourish you and work on you. This reading, I feel, is going to be in 2 parts today. I feel we're going to do these cards in one reading, and then we're going to do another reading for all the rest of the cards. This is powerful stuff today. It's also a sign of moving forward. So we've got the wishbone here, affirmation. So this is about them making a wish, and you know the story, on Thanksgiving or whenever you have some celebration, could be at Christmas time or whenever you come together with people, you get the wishbone. And whoever gets the biggest part of the wishbone makes a wish. So this is showing you the masculines here are affirming what they want. And this is powerful because we've got clarity. And the universe is saying, set your intention. And they're saying, okay, I'm making an affirmation now. I'm understanding what I want. I'm making a wish. And their wish is to be happy, to be loved, to be respected, to be appreciated, to be given time. Because in their karmic life up to this point, until they met you, they didn't have that unconditional love. They've never experienced that before, and neither of you. So this is why it's all so new, because you're both learning what it actually means and what it is. And it doesn't matter if you've been in long marriages or you've been in really long relationships or powerful ones before. Nothing compares to the way you feel with your twin flame. Nothing. And that's why it's so different, because you're like newborn children. You're being born again, you're learning again. So everything you learn through separation prepares you for union, gets you ready for each other, gets you mature enough to handle this beautiful bond. So you have to become mature on the journey, spiritually mature through the lessons you learn. And we heal all the triggers, things like jealousy and envy and frustration, and all the things that wind us up. And the masculines have to learn, to release the attachment to things that don't serve them. Because the masculines, they go for validation in the wrong places. They look for validation in their 3D world when they need to be getting it from their heart. So they're making a wish right now to be happy. And they know in their heart where that happiness is. Divine Feminine, that's with you. So let's look at the wishbone meaning here. These are really powerful cards. I'm loving this. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to do this today. So we've got the wishbone for affirmation then. This card marks new life. Wow. New life, a new beginning. And that's what they're making a wish for. That's what they're gaining clarity on. It comes in the form of a long-awaited baby, a new venture, or a great change for the better. So this baby is symbolising the rebirth of the masculines. It's the masculine being reborn, a change for the better. This is what they're asking for, a new venture. something new. So this is a sign that the masculines are asking for a new beginning. They're craving it right now, a fresh start. And this is why divine feminines, you need to wipe the slate clean, to do the forgiveness work now, to heal the past, to let go of any pain energy, because that needs to go so that you can start again. And that's why your masculine is saying to you, will you reject me? You know, can we forgive? Can we forget? Can we start again? And you have to think in your mind, well, can I do that? Yes, you can. Why? Because true love is worth it. It's worth it with your twin flame. It signals the perfect time to birth new ideas and restart projects that have been stuck in the pipeline. Listen to the meaning behind the words. Restart projects that have been stuck in the pipeline. So what's been stuck in the pipeline? This connection. It's been separated. It's been stuck. It hasn't moved forward. So now it's been kick-started or restarted into something new. This is a very fertile time for you. So the masculines are being shown now's the time to create what they are wanting, to bring in what they desire. It's a fertile time. So get your creative juices flowing and focus on all you would like to bring about. So another sign the masculines are focusing on this new beginning. They're focusing on the divine feminine. They're focused on you. What they want to have in their life, what they want to do in their life, this change that's coming in. Keep your thoughts positive and see the best in and for you. To ensure the magic of the wishbone blesses your hopes for a new life, use daily affirmations for all that you wish for and all that you desire to be. The time is right, your success is assured, so breathe in renewed energy that's been waiting to come to fruition. How powerful is that? So this is a sign of success, that the masculines are being guided towards success, that their fresh start is coming, that they are making a wish, that they are doing what they're guided to do. Really powerful. And we've got the pendulum for decision, which makes even more sense because what are they doing? They're gaining clarity about the decisions they need to make to change their life, to bring in a new beginning, to affirm and set intentions, to bring decisions in, to bring solutions, to move them forward to you. And that's about as easy as the angels can make it for you to understand. This is about them preparing to reach out to you. You know, they're showing that to you there. They're giving you the hand, and in that hand there's a crystal in there, and that crystal is clarity. So they're preparing to reach out to you. So powerful. Pendulum. Okay, they're realizing the angels are saying what's right and what's wrong, what they've done. This is about them facing their inner truth here. And the message says there are many paths before you. Many paths, but remember, all paths lead home. So even if your masculine has taken a detour and they're with someone else right now and they're not paying attention to you, all paths lead home because there are many paths on the way to union. So there are many paths before you, some that promise to fulfill your desires and some that others in your life would bid you to take to fulfill theirs. How powerful is that? So in other words, there's a path that they can take to be happy, or they can choose the path that fulfills others, which means they listen to their 3D world, their family, their karmic people. You know, they listen to what their colleagues are saying. They're doing what society says. Which path will they choose? Well, they've already been down that fearful path, the path where they decide to do what others want them to do. Well, now they're choosing for themselves. It says here, it's important for you to decide exactly where you want to go and who you want to be in this lifetime, because you, in capital letters, and not anybody else decides. The universe is giving you the choice. So this is saying the masculines are facing a choice right now. As we move into August, what do I want in my life? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to spend my life becoming and with? This is about them deciding who they are. Really powerful stuff here, okay? Ask yourself which path will lead to wholeness. So the masculines are asking themselves, what will complete me? What will fulfill me? What will lead to wholeness in my life? Which path deceives? So they're being deceived by their 3D reality, by their karmic person, by their 3D world, and they are seeing through the truth. They're taking off those rose-coloured glasses that deceive them from the truth. They're realising who you are, that you want what's best for them, and that's all. You're not taking from them, you're giving love to them. And that's the difference between you and anyone else that's involved in their life. Choose carefully, for the answers are not being presented clearly to you at this time. You would be wise to call upon the pendulum to assist you with your decision, for it will surely show you the truthful way. Do not take this lightly, as the wrong path could detour you from your destiny. Wow. So this is saying the masculines aren't taking this lightly. They understand that the decision they make now could affect their whole life. So they're making choices. And the pendulum is guiding them. So they may not actually have an actual pendulum to play with. Most of them won't, because they aren't woke up to their gifts just yet. But they're certainly being shown the way. The universe is guiding them with signs and synchronicities, reminding them of you, showing them the way, showing them what this relationship and this love is truly all about. So they are being guided and shown in other ways. And that's why they're preparing to show you this love. So what the angels are telling me here is, this is a time now where you have to be patient. You have to trust the journey, and you have to understand that they need time to figure it all out. So powerful. So divine feminine, what does this mean for you? Well, we've got tarot for guidance, which makes sense because that's what you're doing here. And we've got clouds for mystical. Wow. So first of all, we've got tarot for guidance. So many of you watching will have your own cards. You'll be psychic yourselves. You'll be doing your own stuff. So that's what this is showing to you, that you're doing your own stuff. You're doing your own work. So you're tapping into who you are. You're listening to your guidance. You're using the cards as a tool to give you answers, to show you the way. You're tapped into these readings. You're building a family with us here. You're tuning into where you're guided to go. So you're being shown the way. And what's really standing out in that card there is the chalice, the cup of union, the cup of love. So you're realizing that all the tools you need to be successful, to find the answers, to become union ready are within you now. The things that you're being guided to do. And we've also got the clouds here for mystical, because you're tuning into your mystical energy. And the clouds is your support from heaven. When I'm tapping in with this, I'm feeling spiritual support. They're giving me these as orbs around you, lights lighting your way. You may be seeing signs in the physical clouds you see. Maybe a heart comes, or an angel, or something that shows you that you are loved and protected. But these cards are saying to me here, divine feminine, you are loved and protected. And you're realizing this more and more every day, because every day you're tapping into your psychic side, listening to your truth, your intuition, following your heart, the way you feel. And if you get a contradicting reading, say if you read the cards yourself and then you get a reading from me, or you get a reading from someone else, and it's all contradictory, trust in yourself, because you know the truth. You know your intuition. Somebody said to me yesterday, I had a reading from you and a reading from George and a reading from someone else, and you and Georgie said the same thing, but the other person said something differently. And my advice was, trust yourself. Trust yourself, because you know your heart. You know what resonates with you. Okay, me and George both channel angels. So that's why our messages are very, very similar. Even the way we channel is very similar. Yes, because we're twin flames, but because we're tapped in with the angelic realm. And when you're watching someone who connects with angels, you can feel the energy. It feels different than someone who's just using a deck of cards. So use your own intuition, and that's what you're doing now. And that's why I say to you on this channel, don't listen to anyone who says to you that your union isn't coming, even if that's your twin flame, because you know your inner truth. Your heart is always speaking to you. Your soul is telling you the truth. And the clouds are forming to show you that you are loved. So let's read the definition for tarot then. Tarot, guidance. The tarot represents a life quest, and receiving this card lets you know that you are being called to your own quest. I've got angel bumps. your own quest. So you're on a quest. You're a sacred traveller. You're moving towards union. You're on a journey. You're finding the cup of love here within you. And that will be what leads to union. You're finding your way to union. So you're on a quest to union. And that's why I've been recommending lately you watch the series and the playlist from day one, Find Your Way to Union. Because this is the quest you're on right now. It's time to leave the comfort of your everyday life and do the unexpected. So the angel's saying to you, do the unexpected, surrender, let go, trust the journey. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to keep reaching out to your twin. Trust that they will reach out to you. You have to do something you haven't done before to get different results. You have to work on you, trust yourself, and know who you are. It says, don't play it safe. Instead, take up your sword and swashbuckle onward. So that's Archangel Michael saying to you, stand up for what you believe in. Move forward fearlessly. You are a warrior, divine feminine. Know yourself. You are Joan of Arc on this journey. Stand your ground. Know your worth. Know who you are. Because you are respected from heaven, so respect yourself. Know yourself. Know who you are. This is time to dare to explore every avenue, but don't be fooled along the way, for appearances can be deceptive. So that's about the illusions on the journey, the way the masculines hide and mask their emotion, the things you see on social media, the way you think that, that's all right then, I'll move on then because, they really don't care about me. It says it on Facebook. You have to see through the deception. This journey can be deceptive. You have to learn to trust your instincts. You have to learn to trust yourself, to know yourself, to move forward. Instead, trust in the guidance of the tarot, which will map possible pathways for your personal growth and your insight, which will point you towards your very own Holy Grail. Wow. And your very own Holy Grail is union. How powerful is that? So this is showing you you're being moved in the right direction. Once armed with this information, go seek adventure. You will discover a you that you didn't imagine existed. I've got angel bumps. So on this journey, you're going to discover who you are. You're going to become your greatest version. You're going to find yourself. You're on a discovery and a learning curve of who you are. So you're finding yourself. And think about who you were before this journey began and who you are now. Think how far you've come. Give yourself a high five. Pat on the back. You are powerful. And you're receiving all the guidance you need right now. So trust the journey because all paths lead home. And see through the illusion. So for clouds, look at this. A wonderful gateway has opened up for you. And you are experiencing mystical occurrences. So powerful. This is saying to you, you're seeing the signs, the symbols, the universe is speaking to you. You and the universe have got a thing going on and you're understanding it now. So don't let anything cloud your judgment. You are safe, protected and loved. Do not discount these encounters as mere fragments of your imagination. So this card here is saying to you, don't doubt yourself. When you have those things coming to you and you think, is it real? Yes, it is. You're being shown it for a reason. Trust your intuition, know yourself. Don't put it down to your imagination. You're not making this stuff up, it's real. The way you feel is real. We all know the truth about this journey. You are a badass divine feminine and you are guided here to get strong, to become a warrior, to know yourself, to trust yourself, to move forward to who you are. What you are witnessing is very real. So use your natural and psychic gifts to explore the other realms. Allow the images you will see in the sky above you and the loving voices you hear to gently guide you. The loving voices you hear, the angels speaking to you, your loved ones in heaven, your divine masculine whispering to you in your dreams. This is about you connecting with your telepathic conversations, 5D connection. This is you knowing yourself. Super powerful. Allow the images you will see in the sky and the loving voices to gently guide you. As you become a visionary, you will experience the elation of connecting with the supernatural. So divine feminine, this is part of your path to connect with the supernatural, to know who you are, free yourself from worry, find peace of mind through meditation and journey with your guides and angels. I've got angel bumps reading that. So this is showing you you're on the right path. Meditate, find the answers, go in nature. These are all the things you're guided to do every single day. Release control as you float into altered consciousness and you defy the laws of the physical. So this is saying to you that you are releasing the control. You're surrendering. You're trusting the journey. You're flying high. You're moving forward freely now. You're knowing yourself. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting this path. So many people aspire to a state of nirvana. You are on your way there. How powerful. You're on a state of bliss. You're moving forward. Super powerful. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I'm at 30 minutes. So it's likely the video is going to cut out because, you know, when I'm doing readings on the tablet or the phone, they do cut out after so long. So I'm going to stop this there and I'm going to move into part 2 with the messages of the journey. And then I'm going to do the rest of the cards. So I'll see you in part 2. You are strong and powerful. Keep the faith, you are loved. What an amazing reading to start this powerful week. I'll see you soon.